My name is Kathy Reed, and I'm doing a persuasive speech on American Heart Association. Someone dies every 30 seconds from heart disease. According to the CDC's website, that's 1 in 4 persons a year. That's someone's mother, father, son, husband, or wife. Can you imagine that? Well, I'm here to tell you that heart disease, even though it's the leading cause of death in the United States, the American Heart Association has the goal to recruit volunteers like you in reducing cardiovascular disease by 20% in the year 2020. Through donation and volunteering, you can help make our goal a reality. The CDC defines heart disease as plaque buildup within the arteries. The plaque begins to build up in your arteries, narrowing and causing blood flow to slow down, and eventually it blocks the whole thing to where blood can no longer flow through your arteries. Fundamentals of Nursing lists several risk factors for heart disease. You have your non-modifiable heart disease, which are non-modifiable factors that include diabetes, tobacco use, obesity, high cholesterol, and physical inactivity. Non-modifiables are things that those are modifiable factors. Non-modifiable factors are things that you can't change, like your age, your heredity, and your gender. The modifiable are things that you can change, which include diabetes, smoking tobacco, obesity, high cholesterol, and physical inactivity. In an article from Time magazine, poor diet is also a factor for increased risk of heart disease, and a study shows that by avoiding fatty foods such as red meat, dairy, and cheese, that you can reduce your risk of poor heart health. As noted on our website, heart.org, volunteers are the lifeline in helping carry out our mission every day. Through generous donations and volunteers, we are able to disperse public health information, provide heart health screenings at reduced rates, as well as fund scientific research in cardiovascular disease as well as stroke. Through personal experience of having a loved one with heart disease and the risk of it being carried down to myself and my family, I urge you to take a stand against cardiovascular disease. I ask you to start a movement for prevention through your volunteer services. I never thought heart disease would strike my family. It didn't run in my family, and I knew very little information about heart disease. But when my dad has his heart attack at age 42 on his birthday, I wish I had known half the information that I know now. It was then I vowed to bring awareness to this awful disease and to spread that awareness to those that were oblivious to heart disease. And you can too. So you say your schedule doesn't allow time for it. Even 1 hour a day could make the difference in someone's life or death. And you can make that difference. The American Heart Association website states many ways to become involved. Participation in local events, volunteering at your local office by filing, mailing, and data entry, or becoming an advocate by contacting your local legislators, or even going to your school where your children attend to provide information is one way that you can be a volunteer. Also, efforts to bring wellness to your place of employment is another opportunity to volunteer. In conclusion, the American Heart Association wants the general public to understand the threat and to know that cardiovascular disease and stroke are preventable. So let's take action against heart disease and potentially lower the 47.7% death rate that is caused by heart disease and promote a healthy future for our generations to come. So get out and volunteer now.